county is doing to address the pine beetle problem? And if so, how would you enhance it? And if not, what would you do about it?
It's a good question because we've just spent the last year, every meeting, almost every day with emails and phone calls, meetings, talking about this very issue. Bugs have been this current epidemic has been going on now for a number of years around here. If you go down to the central hills, some areas in the southern hills, or go to Colorado, you can see what will happen if nothing is done. And for the last 2 years on the county commission, every meeting we talk about this, what can we do? We had our foresters, we had our timber committees working on it. And finally, we just said, we are not going to any more meetings until we start cutting down some infected bug trees. And once we kind of drew the line in the sand, things started to happen. And even as we're signing the contracts with the Forest Service, we're almost looking over our shoulders, wondering if someone's going to come in and say, you can't do this, because that's the way it's always been before. But we did get it done, and now, as Terry said earlier, the entire nation, almost a number of other states, are using our template, our contract with the Forest Service for their states. And we're pretty darn proud of what we did. And I would like to compliment the county commission and some of the people on our timber committee,
30 seconds.
because they did an awesome job in putting this whole thing together. And we've made strides. We're going to need money. As soon as the state boys get up here, we can start talking to them about how come we're not getting quite the help from the state that we think we ought to be getting. Anyhow, about out of time.
Well, I have no idea what you do with this. This is a monumental task that's never been done before. But one thing I would recommend is try to keep the federal government out of it as much as possible. I wouldn't even just take money from these parasites. Too many strings attached, but I guess if we have to do it, we might have to do it. But I don't know. There's no way a clear answer for that one.
Another issue is the mining issue. There's a very large article in the Sunday paper in the Rapid City paper about the location there by Savoy, going east of Savoy, between Savoy and Lee in that area. And people are concerned about dust, you know, going up into the atmosphere and the noise. And there's going to be big trucks and other equipment. And they say they have enough water to do their mining operations for the crushing and cleaning and put the soil back. The gold, of course, is around 30 up to about 40 feet down below the surface. And the other thing is about the bug problem. There, it's impossible to, you know, to burn the trees because there are too many homes. You can't have a large thing. It can easily get out of control. One can see the hillsides up there by Deadwood. And it takes many years for the trees to come back once they're burned off. But they do come back. They do come back. Okay.
Well, I got a lot more to say.
Okay. I yield my minutes to you, Darryl. Is that what you wanted? Yeah, this bug thing is just, it's like a tsunami coming at us, you know. And we got 70 cutters at one time up there dropping trees like you wouldn't believe. Those are the real heroes. Anytime you see a logger just cutting those trees, think of they're trying to save your lives. If we don't get a hold of this bug thing, it's going to be horrendous. The people around Hill City, I pray for them. It's not a good situation, any stretch of the imagination. But we're not giving up here. We're going to get on them bugs. We're going to get some state help. We're going to get some federal help. We're going to try to hold the line. I can't promise you that we're going to lower the levy on that matter, but I'm going to do everything humanly possible to do that. We're going to get these bugs. We're going to get them out of here. We're not going to have our beautiful black hills turn into the dead red hills. I promise you that. Thank you.